My name is Phil Stilgoe. I'm the CEO of Centroid. Basically, I run Centroid UK, Centroid Serbia, and Centroid India.
Hello! Hello from Centroid India.
The ideal motion capture performer has to have, obviously, performance skills, be able to remember lines, be able to express themselves and get into character. That's a given and very standard, obviously, within acting. They also need to have a lot of enthusiasm for certain aspects of motion capture, lots of strength. As you yourself know, you can be required to run around in a stealth position or be up and down on your knees all the time, and it's a very, very physical job. You know, not always. Cinematics and other things are more performance driven. But I think when you're doing in-game stuff and you're working with superheroes, sometimes we require 2 or 3 performers to be able to create all the movements that one superhero has to have for the game or the movie. For actors, they can actually see the character now that they're wanting to play, and it's not uncommon for us to do a sort of synthetic dress rehearsal where we have the performers come in, we put the environments in, put them up to the character. They can work with the director and start looking at the subtle nuances of some of the movement and really work on the body language of the performer and grow into this character. So when they come to shoot, they've worked out a lot of what they need to do to really, make this character come to life and give the director what they need. Now you could actually have a live holographic character interacting with an audience or hosting a TV show, or it is endless. Now what we try and do is, if we're going to work with actors that haven't been in motion capture, we require them to come down for a test. We put the markers on them and we actually analyse their gait as well as just their physicality and the way they look and the way they can perform. So we need to look at actors from the inside as well as the outside. When you're dealing with heroes, you hire people sometimes because of how they look, and then when you put them in a motion capture suit, their movement might not actually match their physicality. Centroid has been working with Gareth and Ollie from the Mocap Vaults for years and years and years now, and they are absolute top draw performers. They are people we default to because they've got such a wide scope of skills, and this is what we need more actors to have, especially when you deal with superheroes. To be able to perform is fantastic. Be able to throw yourself around and have a lot of physicality is also important. And we've come to trust them over the years, that we know we're going to get what the client needs. And and we would encourage more and more performers to get in touch with the Mocap Vaults and really take some kind of tuition from them and draw on their expertise. What Mocap Vaults is achieving is fantastic, and obviously it's great promotion for motion capture, but it's also helping actors to talk with other actors that have the experience, and they can see what's going on rather than ringing up and talking to a technician who 9 times out of 10 will talk a slightly different language to a creative performer. So Mocap Vaults is really bridging that gap now between the technicians and the creatives, and they're making it a lot more accessible and hopefully more interesting for up and coming performers or established performers who are starting to get more curious about the technology.